Y'all already know, man. We back with another video. So if it's one place Tommy G gonna go, it's Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And we got this. Tommy G, he out patrolling with the Chicago PD for a night, man. We finna see how this go. Damn, what he holding right there? Goddamn it, damn. Yeah, they about to stop all them GTA activities. Hell, he got in his hand.
You think I'm scared of guns, bro? I'm not scared of no guns.
Hey, I am with you. Hey, bro, the wrong thing to tell the police, hey, you think I'm scared of guns? You think I'm scared? Yeah, I'm scared. You think I'm scared? Oh, no.
Bro, you got in my face, nigga.
They just shot because they saw Schindler and Tommy and them standing outside.
Keep your hands up, exit the car!
Is it hard recruiting new officers nowadays?
It is. The field has just become very unpopular.
What do we got going on right here?
Public intox and disorderly conduct.
I'll be right out in the morning. What's up, Sarge? Suck ass nigga.
As soon as I take these handcuffs off.
When he takes those cuffs off.
When I take these handcuffs off.
Man, you doing that to yourself, shit.
Holy motherfucker.
Yeah, somebody gonna have to pay. I don't care what. Yeah, somebody gonna pay.
Y'all heard what he said. Somebody got to pay. Goddamn, he don't care who pay, but somebody got to pay. It's gonna be wild. East Chicago police ride along. Let's get it.
Today we look into one of America's most deadly and controversial professions, policing. And in this post-George Floyd era, police have been under incredible scrutiny. And as a result, filming with the police is a lot harder than it used to be in the days of good old-fashioned cops episodes. However, we seem to be entering a new era. Police have gotten a lot of bad press over the last few years, and what I'm noticing is some departments have begun to try and shift the narrative by recording and broadcasting off their own social media platforms, or they invite independent news like me in. And today, we head to East Chicago, an Indiana town located somewhere between gangster ghost town Gary and Dalton, Illinois, where our dear friend Tiffany Henyard is. And for those not familiar with this place, crimegrade.org gives the city a D- for overall crime and an F for violent crime. We'll see if that's true. And in East Chicago, Chief Rivera gives us unprecedented access where we see a range of wild situations. Uncomfortable domestic violence calls, we respond to the scenes of shots fired, we witness heated interactions with civilians, and we see people get processed and thrown in jail. We have laughs, we have controversial discussions, and blood-pumping moments. Folks, let's head to East Chicago. Folks, there's a video I can't release because it's pending court case, but it's a base jumper video we did that is absolutely insane. One of my favorite pieces of all time. It looks like this.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like we're surrounded by cops. We're at a police drone. They're gonna jump and then we're gonna see what happens after this.
We're professional base jumpers.
Imagine trying to jump off a building right into the police. Hell no. That ain't the move. That man said if you jump, you going to jail. I mean, damn, but if he jump and he ain't got no parachute or nothing, don't you think he gonna be hurt already? I'm like, nah, you going to jail.
If you want to be the first to see it weeks in advance, join the Patreon and see that and much, much more. The link is in pinned comments. And now, guys, to the video.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. Goal on this video, 9 million likes.
I don't know much about East Chicago, so we're going to learn more about that. And I think there's a lot of very important things we can cover today, and a job that most people don't get to see what it's like. I mean, we used to have cops back in the day, but ever since, media went kind of shit for police, there's not much out there right now, currently. So we aim to bring you guys an episode of Cops and ask the question that everyone else wants to ask too. What can you tell us about this area?
Very diverse. It's a wonderful city. It's up and coming.
Because this place used to be really rough in, what, the 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, there's a lot of gang activity, a lot more than there is now. Usual suspects, I should say.
Holy shit. What's going on, man? Tommy.
Hi, Jose. Rivera. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Been here going on 27 years now. Been chief close to 2.5 years now. So that's Officer Greenwood. That's gonna be
What's going on, man?
your chauffeur.
Nice to meet you. How you doing? Good. You ready to rumble today?
Yeah.
And how long have you been a cop?
Coming up on my 3rd year. I like being a cop. I like helping people.
Damn. That dog, man, he stuck in the car. He trying to get out, let the dog out. And at the same time, Young Thug and them trial been over with. Where the YSL dog at, man? Free my dog. Y'all already know how I'm coming, man.
The way that they are.
Holy fucker. Through. We just went through a stop sign.
Yeah. There were no cars.
LCJ, mileage 458.
Right in front of you, two rolling, two.
I know. See, no.
He just did what you did. You can't get him for that.
No, I can't.
You're pulling him over? Mm-hmm. Holy motherfucker.
Subject 4900 Todd.
I may have a traffic stop, 4800 block of Alexander. Advising ready for plate. So the reason for the stop, you're rolling all the stop signs, man. You're not coming to a stop.
Did you realize he was on you for a while?
He was like, yeah, I would have stopped, but I ain't know you was behind me, goddamn. He done read every stop sign. Come on, man.
Until you just put on the side ride, I had no clue.
Did that surprise you?
It scared the shit out of me because I'm like, who the hell? I'm thinking somebody
scared you. What, he trying to go get a meal or something? Nigga done ran and stop sign. Tweaking.
gonna run me off the sidewalk. Who the hell driving on the sidewalk with me?
Basically, you rolled through the stop sign. I saw him earlier roll through a stop sign. So I'm like, you can't get him for that, man. You can't get him for that.
I mean, this last one, I actually was gonna stop. Then the guy just basically like waved me on, so I just ended up.
There's that for you, man. Just make sure you stop at the stop signs, okay?
I will do.
All right, you're good, man.
Other than that, it's like, as long as you don't give him a reason.
Hey, let him off. They didn't give him no
Stay
ticket.
safe, brother. Have a good day. Have a good one.
You tell him I ran the stop sign too?
Look,
Sense
Tommy G snitching on the police is wild. How you gonna tell he ran the stop sign to get to him? What the hell going on? That is crazy. Tommy G, wow.
2020, I believe, reduction in police contact with civilians. So they're less likely to stop, they're less likely to engage. What do you make of those numbers?
I think more cops are scared of a lawsuit now.
I think you get the maniacs that are, say, ACAB, and you get the maniacs that are always like, Blue Lives Matter, it's always the police are right. So you get the two extremes.
Oh, yeah, no.
When in reality,
Definitely.
it's a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
Is there a cop case in recent history that you feel like the cop was actually in the wrong?
That one recently in Illinois.
What happened?
With that woman in the boiling pot.
Oh, they shot her in her house, right?
Yeah.
If the cop goes away to jail, you're like, justice served.
Yeah, that was unjustified.
So far, it's pretty peaceful in East Chicago. We got a couple hours of sunlight left. We'll see what happens. I got a couple questions from Instagram coming in, okay?
Oh, okay.
Why are they so understaffed?
No one wants to be the police anymore.
Why is that?
It's too dangerous.
You think it's a scary job?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, it's scary. Scary as hell every day.
Is it hard recruiting new officers nowadays?
It is, but I think
Don't
a lot of
nobody
that
wanna
has
be
to
a
do with the
police
colleges.
officer.
In the past, I believe the criminal justice programs in the colleges were positive, and now they're starting to show all the negative stuff. You know, for every George Floyd incident, there was a million incidents that went perfect. The field has just become very unpopular.
I mean, everyone to their own has their own opinion. The only thing that people are showing is the one bad apple of a department.
I'm just calling different people in Milwaukee. What questions would you have for a police officer?
Why they do racial profiling? Motherfuckers that got tits.
I can't see who's in that car. All I know is the state mandates a certain percent.
Okay, I told him that if he ever tried becoming a police officer in Milwaukee, that we'd do the speed on him.
Oh, definitely.
On my mama.
Tommy G, wow, on my mama.
It's the pocket that we were patrolling the most is all within like 2 minutes of the police station. It's always interesting when the hot spot is that close to the station.
Probably the perfect location between the good side of the city and the most busy side of the city. So we're right in that fine line in the middle.
What do we got going on right here?
Public intox and disorderly conduct.
Get out.
Come on.
I get out on my own. I don't need nobody to touch me. I'm
I'll get out on my own, handcuffed and shit. I don't need nobody touching me. Come on, man. You know they finna do that anyway, bro. In a situation like this, just man, do what y'all gotta do so I can get to where I need to be and chill.
I'm compliant.
I'm gonna get this property right now. Come on, let's go.
That's what I'm doing, right? Don't touch me. I'll be right out in the morning. What's up, Sarge? Suck ass nigga. What's up, Lieutenant?
Go ahead and make it right. Spread your legs.
Look, there you go. Stop. Look, now you don't have to
That's good.
touch me. Look.
I'm gonna take these handcuffs off. As soon as I take these handcuffs off,
When he takes those cuffs off,
when I take these handcuffs off, put them up against the glass.
I'm not doing nothing.
Put him on the glass. Put him on the glass. Goddamn it, he want. Nigga, on the glass, man. Get on the glass, man. He just making it hard on himself, bro. You gotta know, like, when you doing all that, you just making it hard on yourself.
All I got is public intoxication, man.
And disorderly conduct.
Lorenzo, what led to this situation?
My sister was beating my ass. This tough guy behind me, I'm not gonna move fast because they
talk and
right
look at
there.
the glass.
See, you see that?
You can talk and look at the glass.
Yeah, your sister beat you up like that? Damn.
Go ahead, man.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. I'm gonna get a lawsuit. I'm gonna get a lawsuit.
man.
Look,
Oh, man.
look, I'm gonna
He's
get a
still
lawsuit.
drunk, though.
Stop resisting.
Switch sides here. I got
Look,
this.
Sarge,
Go ahead.
I'm not doing nothing. Look, Sarge, I'm not doing nothing.
Now, in this situation, I ain't gonna lie, it's his fault that he doing what he doing, but at the same time, they do know that he's still drunk. Y'all, yeah, you know, public intoxication, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know that he's still drunk. You feel me?
So Lorenzo, was it kind of a family altercation that went far?
Come on.
Yeah, look.
Lorenzo, what's going through your head right now?
I'm not even mad, bro, because I didn't do nothing. They locked me up for no reason.
You're the one that called.
Right.
Like, what were you looking for them to do when they showed up?
I expected them to arrest the people that I called the police on.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hold on. You called the police, nigga? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, he drunk. Yeah, he definitely drunk.
What's your general impression of the police?
They cool. You feel me? I don't got nothing against the police.
Interview under the door is crazy.
Do you think they were rough with you?
They definitely was.
How many drinks did you have?
A lot.
All of it seemed pretty standard to me. The whole time, though, when he was actually just trying to look at us and talk, why were you guys so insistent about moving his head and not let him talk to us?
So we try to keep people controlled in this area. If you were to put your hands against the glass,
You're a lot weaker here.
you're weaker, correct. So if you try to move, go ahead and make a movement.
Blocking the leg.
So we try to control the head. Anywhere the head goes, you go.
Yep, the head and the body follows.
Correct.
Police brutality has been a big subject of discussion in America over the last few years. Let's talk about how prevalent it really is. University of Illinois Chicago ran the data on this issue and found the following. Each year, 50 million people have a police encounter. 1 million of these involve threats or use of force. 250,000 civilians are injured by law enforcement, and about 1,300 people are killed, again, on a yearly basis. However, the number of these that we can chalk up to police brutality is tough to quantify. I mean, how many of these incidents involve someone resisting or someone that injured themselves trying to escape, or is truly a case where someone did get brutalized by police? To me, the answer to a safer police and civilian relationship is transparency. After all, we fund these guys. They should report to us. Tell me in the comments what you think would lead to a safer interaction between police and civilians.
You want to tell them what I found in the car? Oh. Some type of pill. Ooh.
What's going through your head right now, man?
Disappointed in what? You just said you got out of rehab, right?
Yeah. How long have you been fighting addiction for, man?
2 years.
How'd you get into it? Just for your wife or what?
I was prescribed.
And how did this whole situation start?
Somebody called saying that there was a guy in a red truck that wasn't moving, and he was at a pump that was not usable.
Why are your pants so tight?
So I like them that way. Just trying to look good for you. These are Rockies.
And what kind of underwear you wear?
Oh man, tight.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
This guy look like Sergeant Slaughter, no cap. Tight ass pants. Oh man.
You get nervous at all before a shift when you go out in the night?
Nope, just get excited. That's all.
Prefer night shift or day shift?
Nights.
Why is that?
And I like DUIs, so the majority of my DUIs happen on night shift.
And what do you see up here?
Hold on. What type of cop is you? I like to get the DUIs because the DUIs happen on my shift. The hell, I'll be running to the DUIs. That's why I like the night shift. What is crazy?
This guy's got no fucking brake lights. Evening, how you doing, ma'am?
Hello.
Can I get your driver's license, please?
That's why you pull me
Yeah,
over?
no brake lights.
Yes, you
Look like
have
ain't got
absolutely
no
no
back
brake
to
lights.
that.
I'm gonna write you a ticket for it. I'm just gonna check your driver's license, make sure everything's good to go.
So tell me more about going after people for little shit, because some people would look at that and be like, why are you hassling over a brake light?
You ever heard of the broken window theory? Go after the little shit, hit it when it's little. Otherwise, you ignore the broken window turns into an abandoned building turns into a slum, slums turn into drug houses, whatever the hell you name it. Next thing you know, you got a big problem. Freddie Ortiz, I knew it. How you been, buddy?
I've been okay, how you been?
Where's Jennifer at?
I don't know.
You got anything on you right now before we
Pulled up
search your
on him
backpack?
just chilling.
You know, my knife.
What do you make of all these deodorants?
He stole them, probably. He's a no narcotic user in our city. This yours? Wow. The shit we find.
You're free to go, okay?
Thank you.
You got a hand sanitizer?
I wish. I don't know why you.
Oh, let me guess.
You meet that guy a lot?
In the last 3 months, I've probably dealt with him at least 4 or 5 times.
Bro, they just pull up on that man wherever he at, stop and check his bag, and then tell him he can go. This is crazy, bro.
Evening, how y'all doing? Can I get your driver's license?
Oh, no.
You guys got IDs as well?
We got girls being route.
No, how much of you had to drink tonight with that in the car?
172 TV and route.
Turn the car off. Turn the car off. You step out with me. Stand along that wall over there. You can start pulling them out.
Damn.
Where y'all headed?
Back to the house.
How much have you had to drink tonight? Just a little bit. So I'm gonna have you follow the tip of this pen. Can you see it with the lights?
I stopped to get some
Okay.
food.
Yes, video.
No, keep your head
Gary?
still. Keep your head still. You're gonna start 1 foot in front of the other, okay? Heel to toe.
Oh, no.
All right, go ahead, turn around.
Damn.
So at this time, you're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated. I'm going to take you to station.
Y'all notice he hit the beautiful after he had the test. He knew he failed the test and shit. Damn, man, it's crazy. Man, but you got, bro, how you, hold on, man. How you got the liquor on the driver's side with you? Come on, bro. No, man.
You are going to do another breath test, which I will then ask you again if you are willing to consent to, okay? But as of right now, on the portable breath test, you blew a .162. That's twice the legal limit, okay?
So we just saw a DUI arrest, guy was driving with twice the legal limit. There's certain crimes you have sympathy for, but drunk driving is just a fucking stupid move, so.
Y'all tripping, man. I've been drinking, I just got work.
Okay.
I work
I'm not
12
gonna violate
hours.
your rights, right? I'm gonna give you your phone.
Damn, y'all ain't have to do that.
Got it?
Y'all bogus as hell, man. I'm a hard-working man. Yeah,
Hard-working
y'all-
man.
Well, I got something for you when I get out, though.
What is that? What you got? What you got?
What do you got for us? You got it on camera?
Implied consent. I have probable cause to believe that you have operated a vehicle
I
while
don't care about
intoxicated.
nothing of that.
I must now offer
I don't
the
care about none of that.
submit to a chemical test and inform
No,
you
nigga, y'all just
submit to the chemical test.
take my life away from me, man.
Look at that. Stop
I just got my license back, man. I done 15 years. Y'all gonna take that from me? Yeah, somebody gonna have to pay. I don't care what. Yeah, somebody gonna pay.
How long you been doing that contract?
Bro, ain't nobody paying right now but you. Kids, don't drink and drive. That's all you need to know. And if you is, don't have the liquor on your side of the car.
Contract you work for?
I've been doing it ever since I've been out. I've been out 3 months. What you do time for? Stalking.
Given the opportunity, would you ever become a police officer?
So, wait a minute. You was in the can for stalking. You get out. Now you back in for DUI. Bruh. You should have just been drinking the liquor at the police station, goddammit, if you was gonna do all that.
No.
You had a little bit of a struggle going in and out. What do you think it would take to break that cycle and just stay out and stay free?
Stop dealing with officers like him.
To stop, you've gone up. You're at a .172 now.
Well, what my charges is?
It's going to be OWI endangering for yourself and your 2 passengers, and regular OWI.
Oh my God, man. Bogus, man.
Still driving.
This would be another reason why I could never be a police officer. This would be a really difficult part of the job. But even though I know he messed up, I still have a sympathy for like, man, like this guy just cannot help but repeat his.
Some people can.
As we were about to pack it up for the night, we got one last call. There were shots fired nearby, so we sped to the scene right away. This is what happened.
Damn. Oh, they blowing. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's see what's going on. That's what Buddy, he pop out with the Fortnite gun. Goddamn, he got that gun off Fortnite, and you ain't slick.
You ain't hear nothing or what?
I ain't hear nothing. 7 shots fired. We got the big guns out right now. We're looking. People are poking their heads out of their apartments, wondering what happened.
Do you think that guy in the window noticed?
Yeah. Yep.
Man, shell cases all over that.
I didn't hear anything, and there were 7 bullets fired right there. Does that sound impossible to you?
Yeah.
He would have heard it.
What happened?
I don't know, bro. You was asleep.
So why the f is you asking me questions?
You the one asking questions. You just asked what happened, didn't you?
Him ask me a question.
Hell no, hey. Hey, imagine asking the police what happened, then get mad at them, and then get mad at them for asking you, did you hear? What the hell? Oh, bro, yeah, in Chicago, ghetto is a motherfucker. Hell no. He said, why you asking me questions, bitch? You started. You asked them the question first. Whole time, I wouldn't even been looking out the window. What you in the window for? If you ain't want to deal with them, why you even in the window? They ain't asked you to come to the window. You came to the window bothering them, and now you mad because they asked you, did you hear it? That's wild, bruh.
Hey, have a good night.
Get out my business.
Go ahead, go back to public school.
Get out my
Go
business.
your ass back to school. Get a GED.
You the one that came here.
You right. Because you being ignorant, that's why we came here.
Go find the rest of them shells.
Oh, they up there with you?
You got them.
That sound like an admission of guilt, huh?
Stupid ass.
Goofy.
Y'all said it was bullet holes and cars and shit.
Whole time now, bro. See, you gotta come on downstairs, bro. You can't even just sit up there because you doing too much capping from the window. No, you gotta come on down, man. No, you gotta come down.
Let me check. Make sure there ain't no bullet holes in my car. Excuse me, bro. Why are you investigating my car?
He must be drunk. He must, bro. Ain't no way in here. I'm not walking to the police after I just got done talking crazy to them. Well, y'all, wow.
Guns, bro. I'm not scared of no gun, bro. You got in my face, nigga. Car.
Hey, why? Hold on, man. Why he keep doing that? You clearly walked up to the officer and then backed up and told the man, get out my face. You walked up to that man. This is crazy.
For what?
You're in violation of Indiana West property.
This is property, bro. This is property.
Come on back upstairs.
All right, leave my car alone, bro.
You got your best interest in heart, man.
Leave my car alone, bro.
It's going. It ain't gonna be here in the morning. You stay here, right?
Yeah.
How long you been staying here?
I've been staying here for a while.
Longer than 30 days?
Yeah.
Longer than 90 days?
Yeah.
So you have 90 days to register your vehicle in Indiana once you become an Indiana resident.
I'm in the process of getting all that together.
Yeah, I mean, you get 90 days.
He said you, so now you're saying me back?
No, this isn't a because it's not his vehicle. He brought my attention to the vehicle. Now that I see that it has expired tags, the vehicle can be towed for any reason.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So is you telling me him woofing, now he finna get his girlfriend Cacho? Niggas don't know when to shut up, man. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet and mind your business, man. They weren't even bothering the car. Hey, leave my car alone, man. Why you in my face, man? Whoa. The whole time it ain't in your car, it's your girlfriend car. And now your girlfriend car ain't registered. But since you made them focus on the car, now you about to get your girl car towed. Well, y'all got some explaining to do in Chicago. What the hell going on out there?
I don't know what me and you had going on or whatever. I just moved out here to better myself and my kids. I have a 14-year-old. I'm trying to keep away from Chicago and things like that.
Can I help you with something?
You trying to keep away from Chicago, so you went to East Chicago? That ain't the move, baby. That ain't the move, shit. East Chicago, damn this shit. East Chicago just like Chicago, shit. It ain't no, you move backwards, shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody fooled you. You got that location off the back of a cereal box. Yeah, with a trip on them motherfucker. They tricked you, baby. You thought she was going to Gullah Gullah Island at them, and she moved to a baby part of Chicago. They just as well. They wild as hell in East Chicago.
No, you could go. You could go
'Cause-
back in the house. You could go back in.
Bro, I'll give you another.
Now you want to argue with the police, but you gonna listen to your girl? No. No, ain't no, you ain't finna be telling me what to do in front of the police. Now they know you wear the pants. Got that I can't, you know what I'm saying, keep talking crazy to them to make sure they tow your car.
60 days. I'll put a 60-day notice on the car. If the vehicle's still here, we're gonna have to tow it. So we tag the cases for evidence. We send them off to the system that we use with the state police that identifies those shell casings, which will obviously match it to the make and model of that firearm. And once they do that testing, they'll see if that firearm or those shell casings, or the shell casings from that firearm was used in another crime, or, you know what I mean, something like that.
We are driving through Chicago in rush hour traffic on our way to day 2 of filming with the East Chicago Police Department. The truth is, cops are an essential part of society. We just need to make sure that the cops that we have are accountable and just and fair. So anyways, this is day 2 with the East Chicago Police. How's it going, man? What's going through your mind starting off a shift?
I usually talk to guys when we get in, see what's going on throughout the day, what we've had, like what calls we've had. I know there's a shooting in Porter County. There's earlier today. Kind of go over stuff like that when we get in.
How long you been doing this?
I joined the military. I did law enforcement in the Coast Guard for 5 years, a little less than 5 years. Got out, went to the academy in 2016. So then I came here about 4 years ago. So I've been here for about 4 years.
One thing I envy about this job is it seems like there's opportunity to build real brotherhood, where you just don't get that in a cubicle environment.
No, yeah, no. And then on the other hand, it's a double-edged sword, because it's like cops tend to only hang out with cops, where like other jobs, you know, I was a union carpenter for a little bit, you know, like a lot of those people can hang out with other professions, you know. Once you become a cop, a lot of people don't want to hang out with you anymore. You know what I mean? Especially with like the, you know, the climate a couple of years ago, after everything that was going on with like BLM movements and all the other things, like it really, the public interest, you know, the public perception of us really pulled back.
You know, what was it like living through that?
Like we always have people, you know, like yelling 12 or, you know, all the other stuff, you know, so nothing really changed. The people that didn't like us. People that did like us, they still liked us. You know, we still go to calls and answer them the same way.
Folks, I do think police unfairly got the shit end of the stick in the media and to their reputation since the George Floyd era. They do a dangerous job that not many people would have the courage to do. So to me, the ACAB mentality that emerged was just plain stupid. I think we can all agree that pretty much any time you say everyone from a group is bad, you are gonna end up with a dumb and lazy way of thinking. However, I do think the BLM movement was right to point out that the police need to be held accountable. Everyone, including the police, should find that quite reasonable. To me, doctrines like qualified immunity are a bit scary, especially when it seems like this new administration in power is more okay with letting law enforcement do as they please without consequences. And for context, qualified immunity essentially means police officers would be shielded from personal liability on the job. People against qualified immunity believe this would set a dangerous precedent that would allow law enforcement to get away with things that they shouldn't. So I wanted to know what these police officers thought about policing in the post-George Floyd era.
That's changed a lot. You know, people think that we were for what happened. No, we're against officers like that, and I think that video changed us, and I think for the worse. I think it went a little overboard though, because I think some politicians, their job isn't guaranteed, so they're gonna go a little overboard. That's where the defund movement.
Nah, I see they bringing up the George Floyd situation a lot, but at the same time, it's way more incidents than what happened with the George Floyd incidents, and a lot of those incidents have been recorded and been on video. But at the same time, when people speak on it, they not finna say officer such and such. They gonna say the police. You a police. You included. Yeah, them other officers that ain't stop it, they help. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Movement came. That's where the riots started to come, a lot of the protesting, and that's where you started seeing the decline in applicants for police departments. But on the positive side, it changed training. It changed the way now you deal with people like that. It made departments more accountable now. Just because you're not the one using the force doesn't mean you can't be found guilty.
You're gonna search it, it's an amnesty period. to me, it is what it is. We throw it out. It's not that deep. But if you lie to me, I'm more likely to take you to jail. I don't know about it. I'm fine. Step to the back.
Looks like comes back clear balance.
Set up for me. Jam like that. You're not supposed to be having that gun, bro.
Hey.
I was trying to
Got caught with the blick.
I hear you, but you know you're not supposed to have it, period. Yeah. Apparently, he's a felon, and he also has a current pending felony case. So
You're a former felon with a felony case that got caught with a blick and dope. God damn.
obviously, he's not supposed to be in possession of a firearm.
Alright, turn to face me. Take your belt off. Your chains.
Damn, not the J. Oh, no. Bro, but why is they cells like that? Like, the little window, like, the room, like, ain't no ventilation. Man, I'll go crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I will go crazy up in there.
Alright, bro, all you need.
I couldn't do it. Jail ain't for me, because I couldn't do it, child. I'm telling you, I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
Here's our normal.
What the hell's going on here?
Check it out.
Is it an arrest?
I don't know. We'll see.
It is here.
That a Venezuelan driver bought the car. The plate doesn't match the car, and
Maybe bought a stolen car.
he bought the car.
We might know the guys he bought it from. Hola, señor, ¿cómo está?
Oh, bien, gracias.
Bienvenidos a Estados Unidos. ¿Cómo siente sobre policía en América?
Han sido respetuosos en cuanto a su trabajo.
Habla sobre la diferencia de policía en Venezuela y policía aquí.
Oh, demasiada diferencia. En Venezuela, la policía son puros delincuentes con uniforme.
¿Sientes más seguro aquí con policía o en Venezuela con policía?
Oh, acá.
Okay, we just went from Tommy G riding with East Chicago police to straight Telemundo. Yeah. Telemundo. ¿Cómo estás bien? Sí, motherfucker. Yeah.
Acá, definitivamente acá.
After a routine traffic stop, this Venezuelan gentleman was found to be doing nothing wrong and sent on his way.
Yeah, his headlights on. He's trying. At a middle traffic stop, 3900 block. Oh. Dude, what are you doing? 3900 block of Alder.
He's just trying to go about his day.
What the f are you doing, bro?
What is he doing? Bro, is you drunk or something?
What's going on? What do you mean with what? What do you mean what happened? You see me behind you and then you start backing up? You almost hit my car, bro. What do you mean? You thought I was parking? You thought I was parking with my blues on? You got a brake light out. Give me your license. Where you coming from, man?
I was door dashing.
Say again?
I was door dashing.
You're door dashing? Do you live here? You live across the street? Is that your mom or what? Say again?
It's on the license.
What do you mean it's on the license?
What's going on? Why are you recording?
You got any guns in the car, bro? You have no guns in
you
the car?
hot,
If you do, I mean, you can.
Wait a minute, hold on. This nigga don't know nothing. Shit. What you doing, shit? I don't know that. You live here, it's a lien on the license. Wait, what the hell? Hey, what's going on? Why you recording? You don't know nothing.
You can legally own them, right? I'm not trying to pinch you up. I'd rather know than not know. Did you have one? Yeah. Okay, listen, man. Hey, if you don't listen. Hey, okay, listen. I get I'm making you nervous. You're making me nervous, bro. Because you're backing up, bro, and I was getting nervous. I ain't here to try to pinch you up. Okay? If you're straight with me, I'm straight with you. Without reaching for, where is the gun? Is it on your person?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, so do me a favor. Put your hands on the wheel for me, okay? And just keep them there, okay? Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the gun.
No!
It's in here.
No! No. If you got a gun on you, why the hell would you back into the police car? Oh, hell no. No. But I ain't gonna lie though, man. Shout out to everybody that do, DoorDash, Uber Eats and all that, cause I do feel like, especially if you're doing that at night, I do feel like you need some type of protection with you, cause you never know. And, a lot of them be getting robbed. So do protect yourself if that's the type of work or type of field that you in. But under no circumstances do you ever bag into the police car if you got a blick on you, bro. No.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Y'all gotta stop getting high. That's the problem, bro. You high as hell, inebriated, don't know what's going on. Now he nervous. Y'all making me nervous. You nervous, nigga. You almost bagged up and hit the police car.
Yeah, this one's. I'm gonna search his car. I can smell it, but he's got some stuff in there too.
This is wild, bro. This is crazy. God got me.
You see the cops like this and you're shouting.
Police got you now.
Ain't good, man.
Shit.
Ain't good, buddy.
A little nervous?
No, I mean, it is what it is. We've been through this years, man, we always going through this.
He's at a brake light down. So just brake light down.
Okay.
And then
We get it.
And the thing, and the reason he's even got to this point where I'm talking to him and he didn't want to talk to me really, and then I asked him if he had a gun and he's no, and then it turned out he had a gun. He ended up coming at Clem clean about it, you know what I mean? But like, obviously being very, and I get it. I don't know whatever interaction he's had with us before, but like I told him, he's straight with me, I'm straight with him, and as long as there's nothing crazy, then he'll be on his way. He's on the arrest, he's just detained right now. Okay. That's all. Here's your license back, bro. Okay? Yeah. I'm glad he didn't have.
Yeah, cause see, in Indiana, if you do got your blick, you can ride with it on the dash. I don't even know why it's on your hip. You in Indiana, your gun's supposed to be on your dash, nigga, or your gun's supposed to be on your seat. Like your gun's supposed to be visible. You ain't gotta hide it there. Yeah, it's on the hip. No, put it on the seat. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a good thing they letting him go, but if he'd have been in the real Chicago, he'd have went to jail. If he ain't had no license and all that. But in Indiana, I don't think you need that. So I think they gonna let him go.
My car. I really thought you were gonna hit my car. What I'm gonna do, so put that in your pocket, okay? The keys are right here. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it's either one of your brake lights. I think it's that one. I think it's your left one's out completely. Here's your keys. No ticket, nothing like that. Just get your taillight fixed, okay? Don't back into a cop car. Cool. All right, bro. The way he was driving,
stop smoking weed, dude, man.
Like, asking a question. Like when I asked him for his license, I don't know if you saw, but like I wanted to go like take it from him, and he like he pulled it back from me right away and was like, "Oh, what'd you stop me for?" And I'm like, "Dude, like, give me your license." Like, but lying about a gun and being kind of weird and being really weird actually, and then the driving behavior and everything else like that. Oh, and then he told me that he just bought the gun, but the gun looked like the wear marks on it, unless he bought it used, I guess. Adam Edward. This vehicle crashed into the concrete barrier. The suspect ran. There's blood in the car. I don't know. They're on foot somewhere. I don't know where they would have came from. He lives right down the street.
Hold on. Hold on. You crashed the car from up the street from your house and took off? Bruh, they got your license plate. You know the car coming. Man, you should have just sat in the car, bro. Crazy.
Oh yeah, they're fucked up.
It is amazing that someone can be bleeding that bad walking down the street and no one really knows.
And he probably has a head injury because he hit. I mean, I'm sure. Like you can see, there's blood in the airbag.
I think it's underrated how much alcohol can fuck your life up. Like alcohol is so popular in this country.
Yep.
But it contributes to a lot of issues we have, and especially probably from what you guys see.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah. The amount of like even just violent, like where people want to resist or start shit with us, or like, you know, even just them like just screaming at us, or just like, you know, fighting with everything. Yeah, all over booze, bro.
Straight idiot.
After meeting with a tow truck driver to get this ditched vehicle sorted out, Miguel and I returned to the police cruiser. While Officer Schindler was still outside taking care of business, he heard what he believed was a gunshot, something Miguel and I did not hear inside the car. Deciding to take action, Officer Schindler began pursuing what he believed was the most likely vehicle that could be responsible for this. Here's what happened next.
Yes, sir. Oh, they like those gunshots?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Oh, they like
Damn.
They sound like gunshots to me.
East Chicago, highly not recommended. Come on, man.
Man, no matter, I got possible shots
They
fired.
can't even go to dude's crib and get him. They got now. They gotta go look for Buddy them with the gunshot.
How many shots?
You know they say the Lord work in mysterious ways. They go get Buddy that crashed the car later, since his house right up the street. But now they gotta go figure out who's shooting.
I don't know. That's like an old guy, doesn't it?
That must freak them out when the light gets shined in there.
I don't.
You're sure? Cause I dropped my phone in the car. I don't know if you heard that. But it was like, dun.
No, I heard it was like multiple shots. So.
Driver! Exit the car with your hands up! Keep your hands up! Exit the car! Okay, take your seatbelt. Driver! Passenger, stay in the car! Take your seatbelt off and exit the car! Walk back to the sound of my voice! Keep coming! Stop! Stay there, face away from me!
Are there any firearms in the car?
No.
As you were just driving by me, okay, I heard multiple shots being fired off. And it sounded like they were coming from your vehicle, okay?
That was the car who passed by us, sir.
That was the other car that passed by you?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It was their car?
Yeah.
Oh, you a rat, bro. You snitching? You snitching, nigga? You a rat. Oh, it wasn't me. It was the other car that went by me. They was shooting. Oh, wow.
So listen.
This is so embarrassing.
Why is it embarrassing?
So embarrassing. And you see, I understand that, but
Okay.
honest to God, I mean, man, this is ridiculous.
So listen to me, man. Okay, you're not in cuffs anymore, are you? I haven't been disrespectful.
I understand that.
I haven't been disrespectful to you.
Correct.
So
You are
listen. So
correct.
listen. So I don't not believe you that it wasn't the other car. I get
to
you.
me, this is just an embarrassment.
I mean,
that's to me.
I get you. I know.
Okay,
I understand.
so that's all
I
I'm
understand.
saying.
So you're free to go. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Man, they got the wrong cop.
Hey, dude,
They probably shoot.
that's
See, and now that all the police is over here, and everybody over here, and they at the wrong car, the other car that's been shooting probably somewhere else shooting.
Locked up, dude.
He doesn't have to. Just like she can record, they can record.
There ain't no reason for that, man. Come on.
Folks, to be clear, this man was found to be entirely innocent of any wrongdoing and was simply picking up a pizza and driving his wife home from work. To me, this was a bit much. You guys have a job where a decision you have to make in a split second will be decided in a court where people have months and months to look over the information. What is that like?
That's difficult because that's just one factor. We're also judged on social media by the public. When I got hired in '98, there was no such thing as social media. So when we made a mistake, your life wasn't exposed immediately within seconds of you making that life or death decision, right? Now, yeah, I feel for my officers because, like you said, they're in the moment. It could be dark, they got a call about shots fired, there's a guy with a gun, and they have to hurry up and decide their next course of action in a matter of seconds. At the same time, worried about their safety, the safety of the public. Is this the right guy? Is that a gun? All of this is happening in their head, and they're expected to make the right decision. So I feel bad for my officers on the streets because they're one mistake away from being judged on social media and losing their job and their freedom.
I mean, that's true, but at the same time, that's for everybody at work. You're going to end up on social media, especially restaurants. You see restaurant clips come out every day, customers arguing with the workers, workers arguing with the customer. Shout out to that lady at Frontier that got fired because she ain't checked that man in for his flight. You know what I'm saying? Her ass got fired. Clocked that T. What is it? Clocked that T? Yeah, they clocked that. They clocked her ass right up out of there. She got fined for not checking that bit. All she had to do was check that man in. She want to talk crazy to him, but point being, man, hey, phone cameras is everywhere. They on air phone cameras is everywhere, man. So, and with social media, boop, you push that button, anything go viral.
All right, folks, this was a look into the East Chicago Police Department, what it's like, a day in the life as an officer, making moves. I'm very happy they invited me and interested to see what you guys thought of this. I can tell you this is a very difficult job.
All right, look, man, it's your boy Boo. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Don't forget, man, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell, man. I'm gone.